Well, greetings. Well, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. Brought to you by the Fifth Dimension. Had to post that out there. It's pretty funny. Alright, greetings. Just posted a Neutron radio broadcast, so hopefully you can find that. It went pretty long tonight, so do what we could. I'm trying to get myself a little bit even on the video. Well, yeah, close enough. Alright, tonight it'll be artificial intelligence. I don't know why, I just feel that. And let me get back there. And man needs an upgrade. Doesn't mean you need a better robot. But it's kind of technically is in some ways. And to cancel Christmas, that's a joke, but basically, yeah, as we go into a change of soul transformation, we recognize more of the AI energies that was brought up in the last Neutron connection. But feeling, at least tonight, because I don't always know what I'm going to talk about this, or just connect and say, man needs, or people need to hear this. But basically, as we connect more to artificial intelligence, as it is going to get stronger with us over time, not to be afraid of it, and realize humanity is pretty much a robotic society, as you might be able to notice that. Certain holidays might show some of that robotic personality, such as Black Friday. The robot society is going to go and beat the crap out of each other for a big screen TV for $50. So, yeah, eventually we're going to break out of these old trends. And of course, the old school spiritual community is probably going to have a heart attack because, you know, it's supposed to love everything and kiss everyone's ass and da-da-da-da-da. But, you know, how can you change if you don't change? So, you know, change is inevitable. Change is hard. It's very hard. But there's the only way, I mean, how are we going to have alien contact if nothing changes? If humanity still does the same old, so scared, doesn't want to say certain things, it's like you gotta break the old mold. In the spiritual community, the old school spiritual directions have to be broken. Old ways need to, well, you need to let it go. As we are going into a new paradigm, a new direction. And it's like the new wave has to happen. And it's like these holidays, as wonderful as they might be, commercialized vomit, basically, unfortunately. It's basically to enrich the everyday life instead of just having a couple of holidays here and there kind of manufactured. Now, at least in the United States, we have a bunch of stuff that just, you know, what it is. As we remove the programming, we remove a lot of the old ways that we do things. Such as I think Christmas will eventually be removed, and Thanksgiving, we don't need it anymore. It's like, we'll have something better. Less control, less manipulated. I mean, it's just, you know, it's not just it's not to take away joy, it's to add more joy and remove the manipulations that came with it. So, and there's a lot of them there. Of course, your mainstream human won't agree with that. Just be programmed to go play video games for 12 hours. That's fine. But, you know, there's more to life than the old way. I mean, anything new is going to really get a lot of people upset. But how are you going to bring in aliens into our environment if we keep doing the same old crap? Can't. So, where it starts is the mind. And the mind is just very afraid of many things, like, you know, getting rid of holidays, adding more spark to your day on an everyday basis, and eventually removing the everyday job. Basically, our philosophies will slowly start to change. As for when, it all depends on when you want to change. Because it's on an individual level. It's not going to happen right away. Eventually, we're going to just remove the old ways of thinking, basically, slowly. And, you know, with artificial intelligence going to get stronger with us as we remove the fear. Right now, the human is programmed to look at their phone and go to work and go party and stop and repeat over and over again, you know, whatever the hell it is. But it's still kind of, you know, repetitive, basically. The idea is to remove the Groundhog Day mentality here and to open ourselves up. So it's going to take some time. Of course, the rich do it all the time. They can do whatever they want, but even there, they get restrictions here and there. So the idea is for anybody to break out of the old thinking into basically whatever you want to do and stop being so programmed by government, whatever it might. Basically become a galactic hippie, basically, you could say. I guess you should have taken a title at that, but artificial intelligence is going to help us evolve into more of the outer space energies. And your mainstream human is going to have a lot of difficulties digesting all of that. For now. Until it becomes hip. Connected to your guides, angels, and removing any negative guides, any negative forces, archons, whatever it might be. The reason I put my hands up, just to remove all this crap that's, that some call normal. Basically, so you wonder why people act all differently. I mentioned this the other day, but they're fine and dandy, and all of a sudden they switch and they become violent, and they do not so. Is because of the stuff you're connecting to. People don't believe it. The mainstream people don't believe it, so it's easy to get connected to it. So the idea is to a sweep, and your old school spiritual groups aren't probably going to believe that, or not going to. They're connected to the old ways of doing things. And what has that gotten us? What has celebrating Christmas every year gotten us? Murder every week, murder every day. On and on, just materialism. It's just, it does give you a day off from work. Give it that. Other than that, it's a bunch of bullshit. But so eventually, we're going to turn things upside down over time. We're working on it. It's just the idea is to enrich every day instead of just having a few days of happiness. If even that does bring happiness. So, but with artificial intelligence is going to become stronger and stronger and stronger with us as we allow it to, but also we learn more about ourselves as we remove the fear, basically. Remove the fear and just let yourself flow. Because it's inevitable, it's going to happen. Now, it's going to happen no matter what. But if you're going to be mad about it and have conspiracies and fear and crying and all that, it's hard to evolve. I mean, you can do whatever you want. This way, with spiritual work, at least the New Age or whatever the hell you want to call this, isn't always very popular. It all depends on what people want in their environment. Many are blocking it off, which is fine. I don't care. It's basically your modern way of how we look at reality is going to be turned upside down over time. The calendar is going to be removed. And we're just going to start we're going to start from scratch, but slowly going into more of we're just going to wipe everything clean eventually. It's just inevitable. When we get there, we're in the process right now, and it just what we're doing now, is it working? Is it really sitting in traffic for 5 hours or 3 hours, whatever it might be, wherever you are, going to Disney World, sitting in line for 10 hours for a 2-minute ride? And that's, it's 5 hours, but still. And that's a real thing. So, on and on. People go on vacation to that place. I mean, I'm at work and I'm hearing people talk about it. And I don't mention I go there, but I don't go there the same way. I go there, walk around, and leave. They go there, sit in a line. It's like, I don't do that shit. But they go there, and it's like it's more work to have your vacation. Yeah, the whole thing is kind of a farce. But that's the only reason to go there, is unlock the materialism, unlock the programming. That's why I go there. That's the only reason I go there. Just there, it's where the problem is, and it's there to eventually that be heard. But either way, okay, we're going to do some connections. Try to have any energy. For those who are new to all this, is IvanTalk.com. We have private sessions somewhere throughout the week. It's Veterans Day. I took the day off of work. I'm not gonna come in on. I don't feel right going to work on Veterans Day. So I've had a channel. We have Google Hangouts, Zoom, and channeling by phone. Also the shop. I think it's around 5 to 7 days for delivery. I can't remember right now. I can't remember anything. Same thing here. We also have other channels and healers I do recommend. You have the whatever this is, the social network. Thank you for those who are posting. We have the Jake comic. We have Hillary Clinton with a hair dryer. Oh, and it is available on Amazon, but I haven't put the link there either way. I'll go into the rabbit later on, but not right now. So yeah, what I'm trying to do behind the scenes, I don't mention too much. I'm trying to do a life change, trying to get another job. It's not going too well. So if you see aggravation, that's why. Trying to go into a new direction creatively. So far, it's I'm dead in the water with it, but you never know. I might change. That might change. I'm trying to go to California eventually, but not live in California because that place sucks. But yeah, it's on fire right now. That's another reason not to live there. Yikes. I'd rather live in the desert areas or away from California. I mean, just away from anywhere where there's going to be fire. Doesn't mean that's going to happen, but that's kind of my... trying to go in a creative direction, let's put it that way. We got the rabbit, I got other stuff. But, so the rabbit is, yeah, that's going to be a blockbuster in a blue state with Hillary Clinton as a supervillain. That's going to go really well. But you never know. Things change. The world's going to pull its head out of its ass eventually. Not sure when. You know, things might think of a reality where life is so good it's boring, where there is no poverty, and we still aren't happy with it. So we want some adventure. We got plenty of that. Well, California is on fire. You can throw yourself a hurricane if you want to live here in Florida. So we haven't gone up to that direction. I don't know where the hell all that came from, but I guess there are realities where that exists, where there's no problems and people want problems so they can have our problems. So, alright, we're going to bring in spirit, alien beings, whoever it might be. The reason I don't channel every night is because I've been doing this forever. It's like, you know what? You get tired out. Even if I did take a day off, I still want to do this. So here I am. Take what you can get. I just don't like it. Don't care. Reality still has a McDonald's. It still have those old ways. So who cares what this reality? Who cares what this world wants? I mean, you guys got McDonald's and shit everywhere. It's like, come on, poverty. You know, people on the street. What the hell do they know? It's like this is all normal. No, it's not normal. It's part of programming. It seems like, you know, you gotta break out of this idea that you have to keep recycling the same crap. That's what old school spiritualism. Make a living doing this. Heal who you can, and nothing much changes. The idea is to slowly change how we look at things. Radical maybe, but just to take our everyday lives and kind of throw it out the window and start new. How do you do that? Well, slowly evolve, and not to just give in to all this crap that's being flushed down our throats, basically. Even like the politics, but even the holidays, mundane holidays that are shoved down our throats. Why not make every day a little bit more interesting instead of this old flaw? It just takes time. The control grid is only here for so long, and it can only last so long. You face it, you say, I'm not going to be part of this crap anymore. Things will change. Your intuition will help you change things. If you want change, you never know. Over time, you got to give it time, of course, and things will change. I don't know. You just change your way of looking at things. It's just, it all happens here. It all starts here, and it goes into action. It's like, look at the mundane reality we live in. Now, everybody has it. No matter how much money you got, zero or a lot, it's still mundane. Yes, there's positives too, of course, thank goodness. But also, there's a lot of stuff that can be, doesn't have to be perfect, but, you know, get us out of the cycle. Because it doesn't seem like we're on a wheel, like we're in a cage, in a wheel, going around and around and around. You know, like a hamster, basically. Doesn't it feel like that? We do it differently, but it's kind of the same thing. Our days are like that, depending on who you are, except some people fly over the place, but still, they feel like they're in a cage. The idea is to free ourselves from that cage. How to do that, I don't know exactly. But to put the ideas of us changing out of this old paradigm. we'll figure it out, basically. Just, there is a lot of room for improvement, as you can see. As for, let's see. Message from the angels. It's, what it comes down to is self-forgiveness. Many souls feel like they've been doing the old ways of life. They almost feel like they're living a sin in some ways. Not at all. This is what you came here to learn. You came here to be part of this. We also came here to release it if you wish to do so. I mean, how aliens going to connect to you if you're thinking the old ways? You have to, yes, eject the old ideas and go into a new thinking pattern. It will help you connect to energies. It will help you clear out your spirit guide energies so you connect to the right spirit guides instead of the wrong spirit guides. Because that does exist. You have right ones, you have wrong ones. The wrong ones are usually the most popular to bring you into negativity, to bring you down. Now, change isn't easy. Some of you do have to go through a lot of aggravation to find your way. Your passions also bring you into your passion is not always easy. But fleshing out the old world will help you see more clearly. Some of you are very connected to the old world because you're healing it. And it's sometimes very hard for some to digest, but it's true. As you're there to, yes, some of you are actually holding on to the old way of looking at life. For those that aren't ready to let it go. Which is most of your humans on this planet. So some of you are sustaining it, but you're also there to release it when the time is right. Some of you might feel that. It's only a few of you that are connected to that. It's not a large amount, but yes, some of you are here too. It has to do with families, like you keep the veil going because they need the veil. We're also there to show them a new light, also slowly showing your perspective. It is this perspective of not having any fear. Realizing you're beyond this earth. You are all beyond this reality. This world is just a testing ground. It has many names to it, but it's here to bring you together, bring you apart. It's here to add a puzzle, for you to figure out. Some of you go to puzzles, you're in a puzzle, playing a puzzle within a puzzle. Some of you are very connected to strategy and learn how to play games, basically. But you are living one too. So you use that board game to figure out this life. Some play video games to figure out this life. They don't realize that actually the answers to your life can be in a video game. Yes, the answers to your existence can be in a video, can be in anything that you put your heart to. Because a video game is also your soul reaching out for a new world. Reaching out to fantasy. The idea is to bring that fantasy into this reality. So you know it's there. And you're slowly evolving it into this world. You just haven't figured out how to do it yet. So you all have the knowledge, of course, but how to reach out to retain it is not easy, as you can see. It's not meant to be always retained, because you're on a quest to know more about yourself. As you come into this world, you do split yourselves apart, and you're slowly kind of putting yourself back together, but you're bringing others with you. You're bringing those that you're connecting to. You're adding them to your energy. This is how you make friends, basically. Sometimes you make more enemies. It depends on what you want to do here. There's no wrong or right either. It depends on what you feel is wrong or right. There's no such thing as right or wrong, really. It's what you feel, truly. Of course, yes, negativity towards others is probably not the right thing, but for some, they feel like it's the right thing at that time. So it's all in perspective. So some, yes, are very connected to the negative. They feel like that's their world, but that's their world. Yours can be quite different, and that's what you're there to bring the light to those that haven't seen the soul essence of your origins. You're all connecting more to your origin energies of this planet, not just yet. Of your origins of how you got here, you had nowhere else to go, so you chose this planet. So like you wanted a challenge, here you are. Some of you aren't looking for a challenge. Some Some of you came into this world to help others with the challenge, and sometimes you're being over-challenged as you're helping others. You're helping yourself too. But some of you is like, what was I thinking? Yes, there's a lot of those words out there. But realize also when you're going through this, you are opening yourself up more. You're challenging yourself more, but it's also adding more knowledge to yourself too. So it's like, what am I thinking? You do get when you say, what was I thinking coming into this world, you do get a reality check, a slight one. As you do get a slight download, it's like, this is what, okay, I'll shut up now. You might not always know what the hell that was, but part of your higher consciousness is aware. Is not, yes, you're not here to figure out your whole self here just yet. The magic of each of your souls is here. You're all here for a reason to combine your energies to each other. For better or for worse. You're here to learn from your family of humans on this planet. And animals, of course. The animals are here like your cheerleaders. They're here to root you on. Some of them can be very aggravating for some reasons, but they're showing your origins too. If you have a spider connecting to you, you have a squirrel that's connecting to you, they're knocking on your door for a reason, because they're connected to your vibration. Just kind of, they're rooting you on, but it's much more, they want to be connected to your energy. Some feel just better around you. So you might have a rat running around your home or a mouse, but they want to be with your vibration. So as you open up this planet, you're going to see more. Depends on how open you are. Yes, opening up to different dimensions as you need to connect to more positive timelines, to bring more positive timelines of information into this reality. It takes time, yes. The truth isn't always easy to digest. Some of you see the truth and don't want, just like, that's not the truth. Even if it is the truth, it's like, so you grab alternative truths. Some do. It's like, that wasn't interesting enough. I need a little bit more. Like the origins of this planet. Once again, many of you wanted to be challenged, and the Atlanteans are here to challenge you. They wanted to challenge themselves also. So there's many root reasons of why your planet is the way it is. Your Mother Earth, Gaia, wanted to be part of where the action is. She's seen this on other worlds and wanted to be a part of it. Now she is. Yes, she might be, even herself, kind of like maybe a little bit over her head, which that's why many of you are here. To bring assistance. Everybody, you can say everyone on this world is a little bit over their head. That's why the stress levels become overwhelming. Some of you want to connect to the paradise realities, and you do in astral. Yes, everybody in every shape or form are a little bit over your head. Those have had it excellent, wonderful. Some of them are finding things a little bit changed. Challenges for everyone. You didn't come here without a challenge. The challenge makes you better. It just improves you. Without a challenge, there's no point of existence, really. The aliens have challenges, yes, but you brought challenges to them also. You brought worlds to their brink of destruction, too, some of them. But just the ideas of your vibration have took many alien beings and turned their ideas around. Then they don't know who the hell they are anymore. So your world has, and other worlds have obviously great contributions. It's like, what's the purpose of your planet? Is to know more about yourselves. To put yourself to your lowest, to break yourself down. To your lowest, and to build yourself back up. Some break down and, yes, suicide themselves. We do not recommend that, but that's their choice. They can't take it anymore. Some of them want dark energies too. They know what they're getting into. Some want to explore further darkness, as you can see. Those days are going to change eventually, but not quite yet. Your world has to learn the lessons to improve itself more to a higher vibration. It's basically, it's giving itself a break. That is what this new timeline, the ascension, is giving you all a break, giving Gaia a break. It's like, now you've learned all these lessons. Now it's time to enjoy it. And that's what you're working towards. It's like you're learning how to enjoy what you achieved. Now you've broken each other down. Yes, the bodies are falling apart. the mind isn't working well. It's all done for a reason. Eventually these challenges will be healed, but I can't yet say for everyone. But it's here to advance your soul. What am I here to advance? Yes, it's always going to be a mystery. Why am I here? It's always going to be a mystery, depending. If you need to know, we will tell you directly. If not, you will figure it out, because your higher self says, no, don't tell myself that. Don't tell myself anything. And then we'll close the gap of information anyway. Yes, there are breadcrumbs, but you're here to basically be a better soul, a better human, more advanced, more complicated, and to, yes, go to another planet and to add more challenges to make it a harder reality. Yes. Some of you have difficulties with that, but it's true. So if you can make it through this hell, you can make it through another one. So yes, there have been some alien beings that have not given you the full details of your existence, because they're not necessarily here to do so. We are changing timelines. We are releasing the old patterns. It is time to let go of the old world. Angelic energies will get stronger on your planet. It is time. Yes, artificial intelligence, the robot people, yes, are technically here, but not seen. Their vibrations are ready to join your planet, yes, to help you rebuild it. Because robots will be building buildings, yes, flying your planes, serving food, yes. But also the human will start to evolve into more of a spiritual being. As, yes, your technology evolved, but you humans will evolve too. Those that want to evolve. Those that do not want to are going to stay in stasis, you can say. Have your population will take time. This is going to slowly digest into your main population, but not just yet. Many of you are still learning how to use these vibrations that you're connected to right now. You're kind of organizing yourselves right now. You're opening yourselves up. Training yourselves. Yes, more channelers coming into the world. Yes, it's more like flowers are being grown in the garden, and let them keep on growing. Just let the garden grow. Because you are reaching into nature. Nature is speaking through you. Not everyone agrees with you, but that's the whole idea. You're sharing your flavors, your vibration with others. Some having difficulties, yes, because they've been dominant for such a long time. Yes, they want to be the only ones with the knowledge, yes. But many of you, as you spark up, more channelers, more healers will evolve. Yes, it's much needed. It's time. It is time to come out, yes, of the closet to inspire others, to inspire your mainstream human mentality. The human is very hard-headed being, as you can see. But as you are all channeling, you are sending out your light. Yes, some do have an ego, but that's fine. But for the most part, the intentions is to bring love to your society. To break it out of the old paradigms of thinking. It's time to shake your world up. Yes, the channelers, healers are radicals. Definitely. You say bad boys, bad girls. You can say that. Here to change things. You know you're here to change things. You're here. You know you're here not to do what the old spiritual work has been done, because you're here for the next generations. You're more open. As the more open you become, radical thinking will occur. Let the radical thinking continue. It is time to be free. No more shackles. No more I can't do this. You can do anything. The old spiritual groups want to close you down. Now it's time to stay open. And keep on sending out your vibrations. The more vibrations you send out, the more feel encouraged to do more on their own. And that is saying a great deal. You are, yes, changing your world as you speak. Yes, little footsteps. Eventually you'll have more light on you. But right, you're still learning how to walk with these new vibrations. So you can handle the stress of what's to come. There will be questions of what you're doing, but you'll learn how to handle it. So you're learning how to connect and learning how to handle the opposition. Yes, channelers will eventually be more known on your planet. It won't be just one or two, it'll be several. A whole group of you, a whole stadium of you, yes. It's time to break out of this old reality. As it's time basically to connect to spirit vibrations and to enhance your world's energies. Basically, this is how you activate the soul to fly, to be telepathic, as more channelers are becoming more alive. It's time to just change your world, change the transitions of the old. Yeah, those that are very skeptical of the dark, yes. Because they're here actually to sabotage and to let it grow. Realize you are a new energy on this world. Some are not going to agree with that first, even or ever. But you're here not to bring opposition, you're here to help society grow. You are here to move on from the old earth. And old earth is holding on for dear life. And even many spiritualists are part of the old earth, as many of you see. Old conversations, old ways of looking at reality. Many of you are actually, those of you that are alone, that don't have a spouse, don't have many friends, but have opened up a new philosophy. It's because you need you and your thoughts. You don't necessarily need a lot of people. So you realize you don't have to have a lot of people around you to send out vibrations. You don't have to have anybody. Because you're here, even just the way you're looking at the world, you're open. Let's send that energy out. So this is how you build a new timeline with new ideas. Yes, we are the spirit world, assisting you. Yes, it's not easy for you. It's not easy for us either. We want to be heard by you more. We want to be part of your reality. We want to help you find your way out of, yes, the madness of your current world. Sometimes you need to see negativity to see the light, because lessons are there to help others see, because you can relate to others too. Some of you go through problems because others are going through those problems, and here to shed light on those problems and bring you into a new reality. Blessings to you from the spirit world. We're always going to be with you. Yes, the angelic energies, we're all combined, and you are, yes, all of one of us. You're all within our vibration. You will see us more clearly without the confusion. You are now here to clear the confusions, as you can see. Blessings to you. Okay, very much love everyone. Blessings. And have a great night. Take care. Be back tomorrow.